Pisces gang, gang, gang. What it do, boo? What is up? What's up, y'all? I know it's been quite a while. Life has been lifing for your girl, okay? But we are back. We back like we never left. Holy angels and spirit guys give us exactly what it is that we need to know in regards to my Pisces gang. Sun, rising, and Venus signs. It's going to be for the new, you guys, okay? New and current. Love new, okay? All the new shit going on, or current. Okay, so keep that in mind. Do not force things to fit. Y'all know that these messages are general, right? If you're new here, hey girl, hey boy, hey, what's up? Take a look around. Suss out the vibe. If you like it here, smash that subscribe button. Okay, we could all really do that if you want to. All right, and everyone else, okay, we all as a collective need to also click that like button. It helps the engagement on the channel. It helps people find us. It lets people know this is where it's at. The vibes here are A1, right? So we want everybody to know on YouTube that we're here. So click that like button, okay? I truly missed you guys. I'm so happy to be back. I love you guys so very much. I couldn't wait to come and join us again, once again, on this beautiful platform that we have created. Okay, so we do have a bit of a pre-shuffle, right? Here's the thing. I like the energy so far, okay? There are a few little bit of warning signs, however, okay? I won't say that they are red flags, but what I will say is there is a need to possibly slow down. It doesn't need to come to a screeching halt. So for whoever this energy is, and again, don't force shit to fit, you guys. Use your intuition, right, to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today and leave the rest. There is a mass amount of attraction that is shared between the two of you, okay? So you are both very much gravitating towards one another. This could be somebody, again, who you already know, who you've met newly, or someone that you're getting ready to meet very soon here. There is a need to kind of tame yourselves, right? I feel like the tension that is spoken of in this card, we have full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension is very much so sexual tension. You're like, girl, no, if I just met them, there is no way. Got it. I don't get that you're going to be in that mindset, okay? The physical attraction is there. The mental attraction is there. The way that the two of you communicate checks all the boxes, okay? This person is checking a lot of boxes, and there's just this something, right? You know how when you are really feeling a person, right? When the chemistry is on par, when everything feels right, it just feels good. It's just that a gut feeling, right? You don't really, it's not that you're not using logic, it's just that the feeling may overpower that logic, okay? So we have that Virgo energy stepping in, needing to be more grounded, more practical about moving things forward. I don't get that you will regret moving fast, but I feel as though you may potentially kind of second guess or question your decisions if you move too fast, okay? So we don't want to create a situationship. We don't want to create a friends with benefits. Now keep in mind, if that's something that you're looking for, then hey, go for it. But it does act as a bit of a stagnation for a long-term commitment or longevity in this connection if things move too fast. Okay, does that make sense? This could be a Scorpio for some of you, or a Virgo. So the attraction is just on a billion. Yeah, I'm getting like this pull, this magnetism, right? Like a magnetic pull. It could be in just looking at each other. The way that the eye contact ignites something within you is possibly something that you've never felt before. And I definitely get that from this person as well. They are also tempering themselves. So I don't get that one person is trying to rush the other into anything too deep. But you will both be feeling this same thing simultaneously. I get that this person will wait for you to give them the green light, right? They don't want to mess up, right? Like they don't want to mess things up. They are very detail oriented. So this is somebody who's very intuitive as well. Their discernment is on another level is what I'm hearing. So this is somebody who can read the room very well. So they'll be able to read you, or they can tell whether or not their advances are something that you're open to. Just keep in mind, we want to temper ourselves here. We don't want to jump over steps. We don't want to get into a situation where we're now wondering if it's actually real, right? Because we've jumped several steps. So that's what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and pull a few cards. Please give us additionally what we need to know here, Spirit. Ooh, it's steamy in here. I'm just telling you. Okay, look, energy check, right? And you can't really check a person's energy without consistency, right? You need to consistently be around them. You need to consistently see if what they say matches up with what they do, right? That takes time. Very soon. See? Right. So the two of you will definitely be on this time crunch. It doesn't feel forced. And even if you feel like you're not the type of person who likes to move fast, this is feeling like a connection where in your head that might feel okay. And it's not that you can't move at a rapid pace. We just don't want to move too fast, right? This is about checks and balances. So you're needing to really know this person before you move to the next level, okay, before you allow them in, if not just sexually, but also into your heart space, okay? We want to make sure that people are who they say they are. I do get that this person also is mirroring in this same lesson that you are needing to learn, attending to the details, needing to see receipts or proof of somebody's words in their actions, and then the consistency, like I said, in the actions thereafter, right? So it's not that you have trust issues. It's just that you may have learned this strong lesson that you can't really take people's word for it so soon, right? No, you don't have to treat every person like a liar. You don't have to treat every person like they're a narcissist or a manipulator. No, but you definitely want to be discerning. You want to vet people properly. And that is the lesson. That is why we're getting this kind of speed bump is what they're calling it. Okay, so it does feel like when you meet this person, whenever you meet this person, you guys, and if you've already met this person, in the beginning, it does seem to take off. There's like a peeling off. Okay, it's going from 0 to like 80, right? And then now you're at this speed bump where it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We need to slow this down and kind of understand the details of what is really happening here, right? Because even though we are attracted to one another sexually, physically, and mentally and all the things, do our lives actually fit together? Are we actually equally yoked? Down to the nitty gritty, right? Attend to the details. Down to the nitty gritty. Do we work? Does it work in the long run? Do we believe in the same things? Do we have the same morals? Do we have the same values? There's this time sensitivity. So it's not that you're trying to rush things because you're afraid that you're running out of time, because I don't get that that's your mindset at all. You don't want to waste your fucking time. That's what it is. They got nothing on you. Okay. Alrighty. So I do feel like the view of you from this person's scope or their lens is that everybody else that they've been dealing with is not matching up. Okay. The level is just not there. You're really striking this person as different, authentic. There may be something about you that really attracts them that they've never quite seen in another person. Okay, so there's that authenticity. That's what I keep hearing, like a authentic quality about you. This same quality, you could have people point this out to you all the time. Okay, that you do this thing, or you have this thing, or you have this way, or you have this way of thinking. It could be very specific, right? Only take that if it resonates. That is also what this person will see. I also feel as though it's, even though they don't know you, it's like they can energetically feel your value. Okay, how you carry yourself, how you talk, what it is that you say when you answer certain questions. Yeah. So we have insane chemistry. Yeah. Well, we already knew that, right? Which is why there's this want to speed things up. So what does that look like? Speeding things up in the initial beginning, or when you're meeting someone new, looks like, okay, from the time that we exchange numbers or the time that we encounter one another, we're talking every single day, right? Possibly multiple times a day, right? We're now seeing each other several times a week, okay? We are speaking of future plans, even though we don't know if we'll quite be in one another's futures, but it feels good, right? And all of that is okay. But the speed bump is there before you get to that next level, before you start adding in the physical intimacy, and before you start adding in, you know, digging a little too deep. This needs to be layered. You can trust me, but trust is built, right? And so the lesson stands. So I feel like, here's the thing. I'm not going to dive off the headboard and say that this is a soulmate, even though the energy definitely is giving that, right? There could be just some sort of a spiritual connection between the two of you. We won't get into details of exactly what the dynamics are, right? Whether it's soulmate, whether it is a twin flame, we won't get into the dynamics, but the strength of the connection suggests that there is a spiritual connection between you and this person, right? So what's happening is you want to act on the emotions, but we're needing to bring logic into it, right? Which is why instead of leaning into this full moon in Scorpio, which is a water sign, you are a water sign as well. So that's a lot of water. Water is about feeling, right? It's not that you lack logic. It's just that if there's too much water, okay, you being a water sign, and then now we have one of the first cards coming out being water. That's a lot of water. It can be a tsunami, right? Right? Like it could be a washout, a wipeout. It can overpower. Water is very powerful. We're needing to add a little bit of earth into that mix, which is this last quarter moon in Virgo. First meeting somebody, you can't really say you trust them for real, because you don't even fucking know them, and vice versa. So I feel like the two of you are mirroring one another in the same lesson, right? It feels fated that you've met at this timing. Now, here's the thing. I don't get this being a karmic lesson. I don't feel that. This feels like a gentle nudge from the divine showing you a pattern that you may not have seen in yourself, or this person seeing a pattern in themselves that they may not have saw before, right? But it's coming to their attention, and it's definitely very clear. Whatever this sign or synchronicity that you get from the divine that is that they are describing as the speed bump is not to be jumped over, okay? It is not to be ignored. In fact, you need to look at it, you need to dissect it, you need to understand it. And that's going to allow for the foundations of this relationship to really have something solid to stand on. Okay? You can trust me. It's one of the last cards that popped out. All of the attraction is there, but trust is built, and it takes time to get there. So let's see. Let's see where we go. Let's additionally what we need to know here, Spirit. I love the energy here so far. Just a few little things, right? That need to be cleaned up. Now at the bottom of the deck we have the Tower. Damn. I say, damn. The Tower. Whoa. Right under that we have the Ten of Cups, right? So fundamentally, the two of you work in your mind, but you haven't unpacked the details, right? Who are they actually as a person? All of this energy is mirrored. So even though I'm saying you, it could be your person that I'm talking about too. These are things that can't be jumped over. This Tower is not one of destruction. This Tower is one of surprise, shock, awe, sudden, right? There's a sudden appearance of this kind of insane energy. 10 of Cups, that's what we going to? We can't even start out with the Page of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. We're going straight to the motherfucking 10. It's big shit. That's deep shit. And what I want to say is those deep emotions or feelings that you may feel gravitating inside of you, right? they're not false. They're not. They're actually real. They are feelings that you can trust. These are emotions that you can trust. I do feel like they're going to come on sooner than what you're expecting. Tower, right? And it's not that you can't bask in that happiness or bask in that, honeymoon phase, right? The butterflies, the smiles, right? It's grinning like the Grinch, okay? You smiling so much your face hurt. It's not that you can't lean into that or enjoy that, but we mustn't jump over steps, okay? We mustn't get ahead of ourselves, darling, right? 10 of Cups, that's commitment, that is sharing finances, that is buying property, assets, having kids, getting married, like, whoa. And here's the thing, guys, I don't want you to don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not saying that these are things that the two of you are actually going to be planning. No, but these are things that you may actually start feeling inside. You could possibly start being able to see a future with them very early on. And the name of the game is to pace yourself. Okay? This is a very different sort of vibe than what you've gotten in the past. We need to pace it. So I feel like, yes, lean into the good feelings, lean into all of that goodness. However, attend to the details as well, right? So we're not wasting time. Okay. 2 cards that popped out. We have the 8 of Swords. And we have the 9 of Wands. This is in the position of this person's past. Okay. So they may have felt very powerless in their connections in the past. Though they actively and voluntarily decided to choose those powerless positions or that powerless connection over and over and over again, because the 9 of Wands is a cycle, right? So I feel like this person may have had issues with being alone. Okay. Settling in the past for the sake of not wanting to be by themselves. Which is a pretty sad existence, because I don't feel like they were getting what they needed, right? They may have been forced to release this relationship, right? So that does look like a major heartbreak that could have occurred with the 5 of Wands here. Lots of chaos, drama, and upheaval, if you will. So this person may feel like they're experiencing a roller coaster in life right now, right? Even though this is their past and they've healed from it, this was a tower, and now we have another tower, but it's a good tower, right? Like, it's just like, I want the good. I want the good energy. I want this new thing, this new passion, right? This new vigor, a passionate start. All of this had to come crumbling down for them to meet you, for them to be in position to meet you, because it is a fated meeting. Okay. And I feel like they fought like all hell against leaving this old thing. It's sort of like that notion. There was a meme that went around a couple of years ago. And it was a picture of a little girl holding a teddy bear, right? But then you have like the divine, or whoever you believe in, right? Whoever you deem to be God. You have God on the other side, and behind the back of the divine is a teddy bear huger than the actual person. It's like you're holding this little bear. You don't want to release it. You don't want to let it go, but you have to have faith and know that when you release something, you have opened up space for something even better to come in. So they may have struggled with that for quite some time, but now the ball is rolling, right? Primal energy. They finally decided to go after what they want. They have finally decided to reclaim their power. They are not powerless, right? Yes, powerless in this relationship only because you want it to stay there. And some of you may be able to relate. But that is what they are coming from. So this person has very much so healed from codependency. Let's call a thing, right? They were very much codependent. And codependency will have you in some bullshit. You know, it will have you in situations where you are accepting shit that you know is beneath you. but you can't explain in your own head why the fuck you're still here, right? Because you're codependent. It doesn't make sense. You can't make it make sense. So I'm so happy that they've healed from that. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you. All right. So we have the Page of Cups. So this is initially what the energy will show up as, right? That's what I was looking for. I'm like, 10 of Cups. Whoa. We've got to slow this train the fuck down or it's going to derail. I feel like the 10 of Cups is more what's going on internally with this insane chemistry energy. And the Page of Cups is like the actual actions, right? Page of Cups, it just depends on what position it comes out in tarot, you guys, right? It can sometimes signify an empty offer, but in the instance of something new, it is sweet, you know, it is messages, it is dates, right? It is reaching out and going out for coffee, going out for dates, buying gifts, having conversations that don't dig too deep emotionally, but kind of scratch the surface to see how compatible you are. It is consistent communication. Page of Cups is a good place to start, even though internally the both of you are there's a hunk of burning love, baby. It's really fiery. I'm just gonna tell you, it's hot in here. You like, girl, you so hot, take all your clothes off. That's how y'all gonna be feeling. That's how you guys will be feeling internally. I don't get anybody is acting on it, which is good. And you shall not sooner than you're supposed to, okay? 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. So this is in the position of the most attractive quality that this person sees, right? They got nothing on you is what popped out. And the 10 of Pentacles does suggest that, right? They see building a legacy with you. Okay. 10 of Pentacles is about a legacy. Okay. A lineage. Not just being together for the sake of love, but yes, we love each other, but we're going to build some shit, right? Like we're going to really build some shit. There will be a matriarch and a patriarch, right? This is, something stable, something long lasting, longevity, something that is valuable, abundance, happiness, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-great-grandchildren, right? If that is something that you want, of course. I'm just using those as examples. They want to build a life with you, right? They see you as the one, if the one was actually a person, right? And now they can see very clearly how they had it all wrong in the past, right? How they had attached themselves to something that was quite literally poisonous to their heart chakra. So there's also this sentiment of gratitude that they have for the universe that kind of trickles over into how they show up in your relationship. Page of Cups, right? Really wanting to love on you. We have the Lovers. Okay. Thanking you for being born, you know, that type of shit. Like, you exist. The Lovers does suggest laying it on extra thick, right? Wanting to just take that leap of faith. Now, we've been hearing from the very beginning of this message that we do not want to take a leap. We don't want to dive off the fucking edge backwards. No, turn around. Turn your ass around. And please look down below to see if there's a trampoline, to see if somebody gonna pass you a life preserver or something. A parachute, bitch, something. What's down there? You just gonna dive off that shit backwards? No, we can't do that. You have free will. It says it right there. You can do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what to do. You can do what you want to do. Getting too passionate too soon is not the name of the game, guys. Okay, look at that. 7 of Swords at the behind the Fool card. And it's not that you're deceptive or this person. It's that allowing in the passions, right? Allowing your passions or your emotions to lead this will lead to a feeling of deceiving yourself, meaning your idea or your view of this relationship may be skewed because of what those energies will then entail, what they put into the pot, right? We want to kind of keep it pure so that you can build this trust first. Even though they see forever with you, right? That's a beautiful thing. But you're also another half of this connection, right? So you have somebody who sees forever with you. They're ready to drop everything, dive off of a cliff backwards for you. Yeah. That's beautiful. But what do you want? Does that work for you? Do they work for you? Do you guys have the same values, right? We have values right here. This person sees that you fit into what they consider to be valuable in their life, but does that transition over to what you feel? Are you equally yoked? Do their flaws complement you, right? Are they complementary or are they deplorable, right? We need to know that. This is why we're needing to attune and unpack the details. Virgo energy. Okay, so let's go over to the extended, okay? I want to really dig in over there. Get us some answers, baby. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what we're doing so you can have an informed vision or picture of what this is and you can make an informed decision. I want to know what will be the sexiest quality about this person to you. Okay, we'll just throw that in, just a little surface level, something. Then we're gonna get deep. What are their purest intentions for you? Okay, do they switch up once they have you? Yeah. What is the real reason why they are single? We see what the fuck they were dealing with. Let's see if they had any parts in that. That will also show us any toxic traits or warning signs that you don't yet know or can't see just yet. Okay, that's gonna be important. Let's also see how spirit suggests you show up for yourself in all connections moving forward, whether it's with this person or another, in order to ensure success. Right? And in order to ensure that you're not repeating the same lessons over and over and over again. Okay. Let's also see what the potential is for things to go all the way into union. Okay. Into this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles that you're feeling. What are the odds or the chances of that actually happening in the near future? And then I want to see what is a specific sign or synchronicity that you can look for from the divine in order to recognize your divine counterpart. I'll spy a little bit. Let's see what they have to say on that. And then we'll get your focus advice, okay? On how you can speed up momentum towards the manifestations of your heart's desires in the least amount of time, okay? So without further ado, click that like button, click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. And I'm going to see y'all over there, right? Okay, let's go.